National Derby, it is the winners of both international events, EVOS against ONIC in game number 1.
Lanadon, here we go. Ring the bells. Who will take game 1 in the International Derby? Let's watch.
I'm more of a fan of EVOS' comp, but ONIC have shown how they can actually execute. I think the reason I'm more of a fan of EVOS' comp is mainly just because I don't think Skylar is all that comfortable on the fighters just yet. We have the comparison here of both veterans in the jungle, ex-teammates as well. Yisun Shin versus Hayabusa.
See, again, EVOS, they have the power to brawl.
Wow.
They want a green cam. They committed 4 members, but seems like they want to be able to close the gap. Kyrie will be able to with the shadow and takes first blood.
Do they have to take those fights though, Mirko, early on?
No, not at all. Like, they can go for the invades, but they cannot overcommit. That was a big kill over to Kai. I think, again, it would have been better for them to give the green camp over than a kill over. Erlan, though, will lose out of this matchup. Key looks like he's going to go in, but it's just a bit of peel. Thrill is the choice for Key.
Yeah.
Interesting.
That's very quick. 3 movement emblems, though, coming in from the Grok, right? The QC technically is a movement. Somehow gives you that movement speed with the agility and the Wilderness Blessing. So is Keyboy going to look to always rotate then?
For sure. He's going to be trying to rotate around as fast as possible, man. And also, items, nothing too crazy at the start here. Yeah. The emblems. There was something else that caught my eye. Gotta go through it again. I guess, never mind. Yeah, okay, so it's just that.
Thrill on the chip.
Thrill on the chip, going for more base damage. But we don't see the result just yet, like the good result. As of yet, it is still ONIC with the hold. But EVOS have prio. He's not level 4 just yet.
Well, Randy still going to be okay because he is a Hilda after all. But it's objective though. It seems like EVOS do have the bodies to work with this.
Classic 4v4. Randy's level 4. That's going to be the barrier here. Oh, Key below 50% stunned. That's going to be another kill on the board. Keyboy takes the turtle. Albert isolated, taking down Randy from the flanks here. Will be able to get out, I suppose, but ONIC with 4 members is trying to get the extra kill. That's 1,000 gold already in the first 3 minutes. And Key, almost there, keeping his life, but it's just a clean early game so far for the Yellow Porcupines.
Beautifully done by ONIC. The way they controlled the round, they got the prio in the bottom lane as well. They didn't really care for Roundo, and the Bravest Fighter came through instantly. Lutpi, no hesitation, straight up with the stun. Sound prediction by Gope. Wait, whoa, KB and E, whoa, what's going on? Wow.
Going for EVOS. They are Albert Glazers, but it is not without a reason, right? Albert has been consistently performing week in, week out for this EVOS squad. All on a minute. I think Randy is going to be fine.
Should be. Sans no items just yet, but you know, you can feel the heat already.
Yikes. The shred from the Lunox. Deadly catch, and Skylar, he is managing with the CC, right?
Yeah.
But when you pick up the CC in the gold lane, do you really have to dominate, or it's like, you know, you just play it safe?
I think it's more difficult to lose lane than it is to win lane. You have to make some really big mistakes. Keyboy, though, has the Tectonic Charge, will get away. Won't be too much that he could give to the other side. EVOS, though, again, like I said earlier, this was a composition built for Snowball. So if they don't get the early Snowball, I think the death sentence for them will be the next turtle. Because after this, they're going to have to look for very crazy angles to come back against ONIC, who have been executing perfectly. The rotations to help Kyrie for green camp number 1. The turtle rotation into the fight as well. The targeting, great wall by Keyboy. This is why we see more of the Grok for Keyboy.
Yep.
Okay, already poked, below 50% HP! That's the shadow kill and Sans' power to take him down to 5v4 now for the turtle fight.
Yeah.
Seems like Yisun Shin will be en route towards the top side, so that's going to be EVOS conceding the second turtle.
Oh, almost. And I don't know if it's too early to say, but I think that might be the death sentence Gani and Realize. I don't know about it anymore, you know? Now if you go and shortcut to Grok or to CC, you get a kill, but is it really worth it on just a roamer?
Game flagged by Gope. So Albert and Kyrie throughout MPLI, the history stands as the top 2 active junglers with the highest total kills. Hold on a minute.
Uh-oh, Roundel very low, taking down Kyrie. Will be the recipient of that deadly catch, but all okay for ONIC.
1,296 kills. Make that 1,297 for Kyrie.
There you go. Trade is just not worth it, is it, Albert? Wait, Luthi might be going for it here.
Raise fighter. 1v1 with the flicker as well. Now with the commitment, oh, missed the stun though. Now it's a 2v1. Luthi holding on Albert and low. Key is help is there to reinforce. That's gonna be Luthi off the board. A little bit too aggressive, but take a look at ONIC. They will pursue on another lane. That mid is going to fall very soon.
They're trying to get a cross-map play, but was that a worth try for Luthi?
Horrible try. I don't know what the plan was there. I thought it was just to chunk Albert, you know, zone him away, get him low, and then back away. But he flickered in, so he thought he could really just kill Albert in the jungle like that. ONIC, it looked like a death sentence, but I think a few of those misplays have gotten EVOS kind of back in the game. Now they can still have some creative angles to attack, especially because there's no flick on Luthi, so there's no surprise skill 1 stun anymore over to Key.
Shortcut on towards Kai. Now let's see the mobilization. Kai stunned. Oh, with Shadow.
Wow.
And Shadow kill. Kai is fighting the kill, but almost there. Almost with the escape, and now Albert in a no man's land will get traded. That will be 3 members of EVOS taken down just for Kai.
The god in the jungle again. Kyrie Hayabusa.
Oh my god, Kyrie Hayabusa! But the gold lead has shrunk by a bit. EVOS were able to claim a shutdown. So it's actually not all that bad, because ONIC, by all means, with a lead like that, with the first 2 turtles, should have just been able to get all these objectives for free. So EVOS, despite them looking really bad right now, it's not horrible yet. It'll get worse and worse though, because they're starting to lose turrets, and ONIC definitely know how to capitalize on these little mistakes here and there. So you saw again, right, for EVOS, they can go for pickoffs, but it's always going to be a bad trade unless you get a shutdown. So at least they have a shutdown there. And Kai's only a level ahead. I guess you can call that a win for EVOS, even though it's not really a win.
I want to power through. ONIC front line, hold on a minute.
Oh no, Randy trying to open map, but he will be able to be taken down top, cleared by Luthi. So now it's a 2v1 against top lane. Luthi against Alan and Roundel this time around. That's a deadly catch committed. The knock-up as well. E-Boy missed the flicker, miscalculates it, but Alan still goes down. Luthi with the flicker to get away. What a calculation. Kyrie finds an angle with the shadow kill. With the help of Keyboy, he's able to get the kill. Roundel. Oh, Kai
Randy
will be taken down by Randy, who flanks. Now Albert, immune, traceless use. That's a big knockup, and that will be Sans claiming the double. Randy against 4 is able to get 1. Now ONIC with the health bars, they will retreat.
A heroic entrance from Randy gets Kyrie down, but that was the Mountain Shocker that was able to lock Kyrie in place, and he gets killed by Randy with the flank.
1,300 total kills in MPLID for Kyrie. Yeah, this battle's been very, very brawly, man. ONIC been taking it head on, which makes sense because they're ahead. EVOS have gone in. Sans.
3v2. I don't think this is the right play, but Order of Brilliance will be able to disengage that one.
Yeah, so it's much more 50-50 than you would think right now. This lead should usually mean, again, death sentence, but they're able to capitalize on some mistakes. The fact that they were able to brawl so much, I think has been actually pretty good for EVOS. Again, ONIC, by this time, they should usually have, you know, built up that lead that they get through the early game gambles, through neutral objectives, but the chip has made it difficult. They always have to just go for it, right? If not, if they back up wrong, the chip will find them in the shortcut, a lot of the resources will be burnt out, and then EVOS can actually win. Now they have to rely on a big tectonic charge, and Skylar, Kyrie, Sans, they can't get chunked.
No pops the Leonard Flare already, so that's info.
Wow, look at Bane. This is so good.
Yeah,
Whoa.
Bane is already split pushing King with the conceal.
Oh no.
Finds Kyrie. Shortcut available. That's going to be Kyrie. Jumped on. Oh! Keyboy finds a 3-man knockup, but Keyboy gets shut down. That's going to be 2 members off the board respectively.
Look at the Bane though.
But take a look at the Bane in the bottom side. occupies that lane very freely.
That's so worth it for EVOS, this lead. That's why I said it was deceiving. It almost looks like, yes, ONIC are the ones who are winning in the lead, I mean, with the gold, with XP, but EVOS have been the ones proactively making moves on the map, forcing, dictating ONIC's move. Erlan!
Uh-oh, gotta be careful. Deadly catch used. ONIC. Oh, that's the fight! Erlan taking down. The burst damage is more than enough to take Albert down. Rendy isolated and taken down as well. 3 members of EVOS are down and out.
Just right beside Adelan when he was able to get the turret down bottom. He was able to rack up the leads. ONIC, they always find a way to respond. That was a 2-kill coming in from Lippy, and then Kyrie followed suit, 18-6. Is this where it gets loose again for EVOS?
Well, it was a great punish here by ONIC. It was looking really questionable there in the mid game as EVOS were the ones controlling the pace, but then ONIC say, all right, now they have to group up. There's no more turrets in the bottom lane to take outside of the base turret. We can just go for the fight. Erlan saving his flicker for M7, it seems, earlier, you know. Lutpi, he went for the bravest fighter. I think should have been a read from Erlan. He got caught by it, slain. And now, so far, this Pain, despite being, I think, a hero that you would expect do well in team fights, has done horribly in team fights and has only gotten value for EVOS for turrets, on turrets.
Yeah.
ONIC Siege isn't that good, by the way, but EVOS don't have good clear either, it seems.
Lightning Truncheon
Wow.
for Suns. So far, in between, the Deadly Catch has been always used to just disengage for EVOS, right? You would usually go on the offensive with that, but now the Lord will march in. Holy Defense will be blasted. Both of them, mid and bottom.
Holy shield. Down.
Holy shield.
EVOS, they still have a way to deal with the waves despite not having the best clear because of the Holy Shield for now. The Bane's actually pretty good at clearing, so yeah, the rotation and skills for them. This is more like ONIC though, right? After getting the lead, this is how they usually take advantages over. They just cut waves, get turrets. Hope they don't get draw. Oh, couldn't call already. They won't get the turret. Wait a second. EVOS want to go in.
Want to re-engage.
Okay.
ONIC quick to disengage though. Rendy in the mid lane. Oh, Luffy very quick to use his bravest fighter there, so now ONIC will finally get the turret top.
Okay, they finally get it down. Watch Shadow Landing, but I don't think it's wise to actually go in there. Roundel still has the Crimson Beacon. Slow build up for ONIC as they have secured the 7,000 gold lead, all the tier 2 turrets, and will just be building up for Lord.
We'll resign the lanes as well, bottom side pushing top side as well. And for Rendy, it's all about just watching and scouting with players. Bravest fighter.
Rendy stunned. Oh, they're going all in for Rendy. They got it to 5v4 shortcut use. Immobilization.
Skylar.
On towards Skylar. Vengeance. Take a look at the back. Roundel. Caught. And that will be almost a wipeout as Kai finds a triple kill in the 13th minute.
The Sky Kings descend once more, punishing the White Tigers. That was quick. Rendy wasn't even frontlining his paper.
Now Albert's all alone. I don't think he can defend this dude. It is GG.
Over.
Rendy up. Will it? They have time. Seems like game 1 for the International Derby will fall for ONIC.
ONIC. It seems like the loss from yesterday will not affect them today. EVOS showed glimpses of outmaneuver towards ONIC, but still ONIC